He's got him working like a shepherd PD.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony of the new Lewisville Animal Shelter and Adoption Center. I know all of us are excited about this big day. I know I am, and I know this is just a great day. The Mavericks won last night, so we're on a roll. I'm Eric Ferris. I'm the Director of Community Development, and I would now ask y'all to welcome Mayor Dean Euchert.
Thank you, Eric. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad each and every one of you came this morning. It's good to see all of you here and to see a good turnout here. You know, this is really a momentous occasion for us here in Lewisville. I'm sure, as you all well know, this has been a long time in coming for our city, and we look forward to many years of this being a great adoption center for the city of Lewisville. As we get started, I'd kind of like to recognize some special guests that we have today. First off, I would like to really introduce you to, or let you know, who is on the Animal Services Control Board or Committee that has really worked tremendous number of hours and meetings on making this project come to fruition. They've looked at planning, they've traveled different sites and seen different facilities that would give us a good comparison as to, and a benchmark as to how to build this project, how to make this facility very successful. And on that committee we have Nick Rudolph, Denise Jeffries, who is co-chair. We have Judy Cromwell, Dr. Paul Hendricks, who is the chair, Laura Wise, who is with the staff, and Janice Magrini. And I'm also on the committee, but those people are the people that have really done the work along with our city staff over these years to make this thing work, and I'm really proud of them. So I'd like to give them a big round of applause. And next, I'd like to introduce some of our city council staff here. We have David Thornhill is here today. We have John Garena is here with us. T.J. Gilmore. And our former councilman, Lathan Watts, is here with us. And we also have our chamber president, Matt McCormick, is here with us today. I understand President and Laura Bush were going to make it, but they had another thing they had to attend this morning. I will tell you that, like I said, it is a momentous occasion for us. And the reason I say that is because, you know, the current facility that we have right now that we're using today is 40,000 square feet. And that facility was built back in 1977. Now, it's been added on to a few times because it wasn't 40,000 square feet when it was initially built, but it's been added on to. But I can tell you right now that that is severely crowded and is really not working for us anymore, and that's why we had to make this decision to do this facility. You know, that facility right now handles over 3,000 animals a year and over 20,000 phone calls a year at that small facility. So you can imagine how much better this facility is going to be for us. And, you know, speaking of this new facility is going to be more than triple. This new facility is going to be 14,000 square feet, and it's going to be debt-free. We're paying for it with cash. You know, that's one of the ways that we have tried to manage, and the staff has tried to manage the city of Lewisville, is to pay for things as we go when we can, only borrow money when we must. And I think that's evident in the fact that we've just been given, as you know, about 3 or 4 months ago, we were just given the highest credit rating possible, AAA plus, by the rating agencies. And I think that's due to sound financial management that we've had over the years, not just when I've been here, but over the years, and we've steadily progressed over the years, and we're very proud of that. Some of the rooms and some of the things that this facility is going to have, one of them that I think is really neat is what we call a meet and greet or get to know room, where potential adoptees and potential adoptors will be able to get together with the animals, and they will be able to get familiar with them before they end up deciding which animal they want to take home, or if they in fact want to adopt a pet. They'll have a meet and greet room where they can get with them. Both have one indoor and outdoor, so they'll be able to see how the animals respond to them and how they respond both inside and outside. We're going to have a volunteer area where we'll have people that want to come in and donate their time and work in different areas. Now, they can't work in all areas because in some areas we have to have licensed veterinarians and licensed people that are licensed to do certain things. But we will have areas for the volunteers, and we do have a good list of volunteers that want to work in the facility. We're going to have several rooms, like an animal grooming room. We're going to have rooms where we can take and groom the different animals. We got our different work and laundry rooms, something we haven't had before, but now we're going to have a laundry room where we can do a lot of laundry. You might think, well, what are you, laundry? These things don't wear clothes, but you'd be surprised the different rags and different things and toiletries and things that we have to use in taking care of these animals. And the biggest thing on that is we've got to keep them sanitary. We've got to make sure that these animals don't get diseases, that they don't spread diseases, and if they have them, we've got to quarantine them, make sure that they get taken care of. So we'll be able to do that in-house right there on site right now. We've also got educational and training rooms. We're going to have educational and training rooms for the general public, for those who want to adopt pets, and also for like our high school children or any of our children that want to come down and do field trips and scout troops, both boys and girls scout trips that want to come in and do field trips down here to learn more about an adoption center, how it works, and what we do here at this facility. And if you look at it, I think you can turn around and you can see this is just a perfect, ideal location for this facility. We looked and looked and tried to decide what to do it. When this facility came open, we looked at this. It's going to get a tremendous amount of exposure just from the facility itself. And it's got great access. I hope most of you came in this road right here. It's got great access from 121, and it's easy to get in and out. Plus, we've got the beautiful river back here behind us that'll be able to afford us to be have some play area for the people to take animals and pets out and play with and stuff like that. So I think the facility is located in a perfect position. The other good thing I'll tell you is that we're a little bit ahead of schedule. We are planning to open this facility early summer of 2012. So a little more than a year from now. Of course, they always say 6 to 18 months on anything. I've learned that over the years. That's what a city staff will tell you. 6 to 18 months. So we're within that 6 to 18 months time frame. But we look forward to opening this facility in early summer of 2012. With that, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'm going to ask Eric to come back up, and he's going to introduce some of the people that were important and that are going to be important to get this facility on the road and get it opened up.
It's kind of neat to introduce two real important people right here. It really makes me smile. Is our two puppies that came out today. Aren't they happy looking? Hey! That's great. I'd like to recognize a few people. I'll be brief because I know it's starting to heat up. Our city manager is out of town today, Mr. Claude King, but our two assistant city managers are here, Mr. Steve Backus and Miss Donna Barron. The design guru for this wonderful facility that we have on the shelter is Mr. Dave Duman of Quorum Architects. Another person that did great work in the design is Kim Dowdy of Quorum Architects. Our general contractor is here, Modern Contractors. The president is also here of Modern, Mr. Anil Jacob. He goes by AJ. AJ, glad to have you here. Project manager for Modern is Jeff Rhodes. And our project superintendent is Mr. Craig Roberts. From the city side, on the city project manager will be Mr. Gary Davis. From Health and Code Enforcement, Miss Sherry Harper. And most important, the lady who will be running this great facility is Miss Laura Wise. And her wonderful staff as well. We have several members here. There's a number of department heads present here, and I appreciate that. Mr. Bob Monahan, James Kunke, Nika Reineke, and our city secretary, Julie Heinze. Did I miss anybody? Melinda Galler, our HR director.
Kumar.
Mr. Kumar and his dirt behind us here. It's an inside joke.
Cleve and Tim.
Again, I'm excited about this opportunity. This has been a long time coming. It's going to be a state-of-the-art facility, and it's going to be all about animal welfare and encouraging adoptions of all of our animals that we deal with day in and day out. So it's going to be a great facility. At this time, I'd like to invite the mayor and council up, as well as the architect and the principals from Modern and Laura Wise and Gary Davis up for our ceremonial groundbreaking. Take a shovel. All right, we ready? All right, here we go.
Everybody get your scoop.
Here we go. On 3, 2, 1.
Need another one?
Sure. Let's go one more time.
Get another deal.
Everybody ready?
Uh-oh, I'm gonna let the hat go.
On 3, 2, 1. All right.
That worked? All right, great job.
See, they like that.
Looks like click.